just sit around here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear, okay? Okay, good. So this story is called Zook at the School for Witches. Okay? It was morning in the big city. Zook was on her way to the famous and wonderful school for witches to learn how to be a witch. Zook was a little bit sad about leaving parents, but she was also a little bit excited. The school was on the top floor of a very, very tall tower. The children went up in a super ultra extra fast lift. Mrs. Harry Chin, who was there to meet them, said, "Hello, children, and welcome to the school. You're all going to learn everything that witches and wizards need to know. We'll tell you all about magic spells, secret potions, and flying broomsticks." Zook listened carefully. Behind her, she could hear spiteful sniggering. It was the 4 Sandy sisters making fun of her. Zook pretended not to hear the mean words. The first lesson was flying broomsticks with Mr. Loopy. He explained how to go forwards and backwards, how to go around bends, and how to do an emergency stop. Zook loved flying on a broomstick, but the 4 Sammy sisters wouldn't leave her alone. "Dive bomb her," whispered the first sister. "Cut in front of her," whispered the second sister. "Let's block her," cried the third. "Let's knock her off," shouted the fourth. Zook managed to get away from them without falling off her broomstick. That evening, dinner at the school for witches looked delicious. The starter was boiled toad with ant sauce. But the first sister dipped a glass of water over Zook's plate. The second course was chips with delicious fly egg mayonnaise. That's right. Yeah, but the witches loved it. Okay? It's their favorite. So, the second sister greedily gulped down Zook's share. They didn't leave even a crumb for Zook. Zook lay in bed, crying. She had no friends, and she felt very alone. She missed the evening cuddle with her mom. She was very sad. But Zook was a brave witch, so she made a plan. Zook tiptoed off the dormitory. She climbed up and up to the very top of the tower, clutching her broomstick in her hand. "I'll show those 4 sneaky snakes," she thought. She carefully opened the big window and flew off on a broomstick. Zook practiced flying all night long. She twisted and turned and shot through the air like a rocket. Whoosh! She practiced and practiced until she felt ready to take on the 4 Sandy sisters. When dawn came, Zook slipped silently back into her bed, so nobody noticed she was gone. At breakfast, Zook dared the 4 Sandy brats. She said, "I bet I can fly up school roof way faster than you lot. Oh, and no magic tricks allowed." The 4 sisters fell about laughing. Ha 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 ha. "Who does she think she is? Said the first. Silly little slug, said the second. You faster than us? Shouted the third. This will be fun. Laughed the fourth. They're all making fun of her, okay? The race was on. Zook and the four sisters jumped on the broomsticks and took off at top speed. But the Sandy sisters cheated. They used magic to stop Zook winning. The first sister said, Abracadabra, come on, seagulls, attack! Remember, we don't want her back. Hundreds of large white seagulls with hooked beaks flew at Zook. Okay, seagulls are these. They're kind of birds that live by the beach. Okay, the big and they have nice big hooked beaks. Okay, right. The other school children were watching through the window. They shouted, "Go, Zook! Don't be scared!" Zook ducked and dived out of the seagulls, waved and flew up and up. The second sister was furious. What's furious? Angry. Good. She waved a wand and ordered the wind to blow. Abracadabra, say, make it a stormy day and carry Zook far away. Zook was tossed around in all directions. She lost balance and managed to stop herself from falling by clinging to a window. The children cheered her on. The wind grew stronger and stronger. It blew Zook and the four Sandy sisters towards the raging river, a rough river, okay? The waves roared and rumbled. Lightning lit up the dark sky. The sisters were very scared. They forgot their magic spells. Zook was the only one who stayed calm. The five little witches were coming dangerously close to the water. They were going to be swallowed up by the raging river. The first sister trembled with fear. The second began to cry. And the third screamed. And the fourth shouted, "Help! Help! Help! We're going to drown!" So then, Zook chanted a magic spell, and five big, black, beautiful crows appeared in the sky. Crows. Okay? Each crow gently caught one of the little witches. They glided back to the school and put the little witches down on the roof. Zook and the four Sandy sisters were saved. All the children at the window cheered. Hooray for Zook! Well done, Zook! You won! You're the best! Zook and the four Sandy sisters had felt very scared. The sisters knew Zook had been very kind. Thanks, Zook, they said. You saved us, even though we were horrible to you. Zook and the four Sandy sisters became friends. Life at the School of Witches went back to normal. The little witches and wizards learned all about how to turn charming princes into ugly toads and how to prepare snail slime potion. None of the little witches argued. Well, until next time. The end. Did you like the story?
Yeah.
Very good. Who are the bad guys?
The Sandy sisters.
Sandy sisters.